If you're just tuning in, you're watching the Now Morning Show, but we head into APA, at least me anyways, the Academy for Performing Arts, or rather of Performing Arts, is getting ready to honor excellence. We are getting ready for the inaugural Excellence Celebration, and to tell us more about it this morning, I have the pleasure of being joined by performing professionals. First off, we are joined by Dr. Roger Henry, the Associate Professor and Program Leader at APA. Yes. And of course, no stranger to the Now Morning Show, LaShawn Prescott, the Assistant Professor of Dance at APA. Lady, gentlemen, good morning and welcome.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
I'm particularly excited because we continuously have conversations about giving people their flowers. And this ultimately is what you're doing at APA. What propelled you, or compelled you rather, to say, let's start honoring some of our great performers? Doctor?
Thank you for the question. Before I answer, I want to shout out TTT for highlighting the work of these artists. It's amazing, right? We need to do more of that in Trinidad and Tobago, is to take the people who are doing excellent work and put them out in front. And so this whole Medal of Excellence project that we have at the APA is literally about that, to take one of our students and show them to the community and say, this person is somebody to look at for the future.
Makes complete sense.
So the idea has been brewing in my mind for a couple of years now, and about a year ago I said, let's do this. So I actually called a friend of mine, Gillian Bishop, I don't know if you know the name,
maybe.
Right? And I told her about the project, and I asked her if she'd be willing to design a medal that we would be giving to an awardee. And she agreed. And so we're thrilled about that. And I've seen the medal. We have the medal. I am just really excited to show it to the world. We're not showing it today, but it'll come on Saturday. But so here's how we chose the awardee. Every student of the Academy in their 4th year of program with a 3.0 or above GPA can be nominated by any faculty member. So once they get nominated, the faculty member then becomes their kind of Sherpa, their guide, to put together a dossier of their best work. Right? And really, it's in any area. And you know, we have animation, we have game art, we have music technology, we have dance, we have actual music, we have acting.
Right.
The Academy does all of these areas, right? And so once we had the dossiers together, we took those to an external panel of industry professionals. So we had somebody from technical theater, somebody from the Kaiso world, music world, dance world, acting world, not connected to the Academy. And we sent them all the materials, and they chose the awardee in the person of Natasha Seeley Worrell. Right? So Natasha she is actually quite amazing. She's the first Trinidadian person to be featured on the cover of Strad magazine. Strad magazine is a magazine, if you think of any magazine that is the magazine in a particular area, Strad is the magazine for string players. Right? And so part of the work that Natasha is doing is leading towards the setting up of a new industry in the maintenance of stringed instruments. Now we have somebody already doing some of that work, Akil Patrick. He's focusing on the bodies of the stringed instruments, and Natasha's working on the actual bows, all right? And you'll be amazed at how many people need to have this in Trinidad and Tobago and in the Caribbean, because you can't get this kind of work done on those instruments unless you go to Miami or go to the States. So that's the first thing.
She is a gem.
She runs her own music school with her husband, right? The Worrell School of Music. She is a pianist. She plays the viola. And the thing that the panel said, the external panel said about her when they did her interview, they were just blown away with how calm and collected she is, and the kind of vision she has for the way her work could impact Trinidad and Tobago.
Well, let's get into LaShawn's perspective of the work that she's going to put forward for this show, because here we have now the background. We understand why she is the inaugural awardee. How will that translate on Saturday? What are we going to see and experience when we celebrate her?
You all are actually going to get to experience her work. I mean, we're going to be showcasing her work for the a large part of the show, but we're also going to be joined by our faculty members. So, and it's not very often that we come together as a faculty to showcase what we do at the Academy. So it's a very rare opportunity that y'all are going to get to see that at the Lord Kitchener Auditorium. We have multiple shows at the Academy at UTT side, but we're going to be at the Lord Kitchener Auditorium. It's going to be great. You're going to be showcasing work by Michael Cherry. He's doing a Shakespeare piece. We have some composition by Dr. Henry as well. A lot of our faculty members are going to be playing. I have a piece choreographing and dancing.
Of course.
So yeah, it's going to be, let me tell you, it's not very often that you get me to come up so early.
So you know it's a good reason.
It's going to be amazing. Yeah, I'm quite excited. Yeah.
No, the excitement is absolutely felt because when we talk about expressions, whether it be the belly that you all have, art, dance, whatever form you choose, we can usually connect it whether or not we are professional performers as well. If you were to be someone who is interested in perhaps being the next awardee, would you have to be a member of the school? Would you have to look at certain criteria or fields up next?
Right.
Do we have an idea where we're going next?
This award is open to students of the Academy. And the only criterion is that you must be in your final year of study and you must have a GPA of over 3.
Easy stuff, man.
It's easy stuff. And then you have to get one of the faculty members to recognize that you are fantastic and that you're great at what you do and that you have potential for the future. Let me tell you why this thing is late. It's late in coming because you know the name Helon Francis?
A little bit.
Helon went through our program. Okay, I wish that when Helon was a student, somebody would have been able to say, Olia, watch that fellow. He's going to do some good things. All right? We have people in the name of Daniel Roberts. I saw a promo for Patrice's show just a few minutes ago. And I saw Daniel in the background playing. Right? Daniel's a phenomenal musician. Right? If you hear this boy play, and he's going to be at the show on Saturday night.
And this is the excitement we're taking into Saturday night.
Absolutely.
So we want to make sure that people get their tickets and how they can do that. Where do we go?
Okay, so get your pen and paper because I'm going to call this number for you. Write it down. It is 642-8888. I'm not done yet. Extension 27134. I'm going to say it again just because you probably didn't get your pen as yet. Take out your phone, write it down. It's 642-8888, extension 27134. And the tickets are $100. Available at the Academy and also at the box office of the Lord Kitchener Auditorium side. The show is tomorrow, people. It's at 7 o'clock. You don't want to be late. We are starting on time. If people know me especially, I have a reputation for that. We are starting on time at the Academy. I also want to just add to what he was saying. For persons who might be interested, we have open, people can apply to the Academy at any point in time. So it's go to our website, u.tt, click on the link, the registration, you just need 5 CSEC passes and do a successful audition and interview. Come to the Academy. We have great faculty that you're going to be coached and mentored by.
And of course, seeing you on stage as well on Saturday as they'll be joining you to honor the first awardee, Mrs. Natasha Seeley Worrell. It is going to happen on Saturday, promptly on time, according to LaShawn. And of course, you want to get those tickets early
and just
as
one
possible.
Tiny thing. If you have a family member who is 16 years of age or younger, they come in free.
Oh.
We're not trying to make money off of people. We want people to come. The ticket price really is to cover the cost of the event, right? But we want people to come and see what we do. People say all the time, they come for the first time and they're like, I didn't know all you had all this going on here. This is the best kept secret in the country. We're not a secret. Come to the Academy, come to Lord Kitchener Auditorium. All right, bring your family, bring your friends, bring your wife, all right? Bring your husband. We're having a party up in there.
All right, I like it. It's happening on Saturday, me at APA, as we celebrate excellence. Let me say heartfelt thank you for not just being here, but sharing your enthusiasm and shining that light on excellence.
Thanks for having us.
Guys, we are going to give you the information as to how you can get your tickets, but for now, we are going to take a break and come back with more on the Now Morning Show.